Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetcher, and I am doing a giveaway of 55 keys for the Heroes of the Storm beta in the EU region. If you want information on how to enter, click the link in the description below. Dragonshire, and this is a round of 16 match. We've already done our first round of 16 match. This is our second round of 16 match we have done. And this will be deciding who plays against either the winner of Yard Team versus Vega Squadron. Oh, apparently Yard Team won that already, so never mind. So whoever wins this will be playing against Yard Team in the quarterfinals.
Alright, let's check it out. On the left side, we have our team in the blue trunks. They are Beat Our Bakers, are they? SepaKaya is playing for Beat Our Bakers, right?
Nope, SepaKaya is Arthas.
Oh, that's Arthas. Oh, never mind. I've only seen them once, so there we go. On the left side, we have Arthas, and SepaKaya is playing Sergeant Hammer with the black skin. And over here, we have Andy Landy playing Nazibo, Kunichan playing Uther, Stark playing Tyrell, and in the top lane, there's Dwar playing Brightwing.
And spawning on the right-hand side in the red trunks, it is my beloved Beat Our Bakers. I promise I'm not biased. I really am. Sorry, not sorry. And in the mid lane, currently having a bit of a scuffle, it is Wubby on the Tychus with the Master Skin. It is Wolf Joe on the Lily. It is Tomsy on the Valor. Nunda is on the Malfurion. And in the top lane, doing battle with Brightwing, it is Breeze on the Arthas.
Right, so let's see how they switch around with the lanes. Looks like always one support with the damage dealer. Oh, Nande is in trouble now. He's trying to heal himself back up. And it looks like it's going to be enough here. But
yep, both teams went for the strategy of kill off one wave in the mid lane first and then head to the bot lane to get your XP. Looks like that Arthas came out a little bit ahead in that matter. But we are seeing Beat Our Bakers showing a bit of dominance in the bot lane now. SepaKaya, though, dueling Wubby, but Wubby throwing down a grenade.
Oh, Nande caught out here by Stark. They're trying to put up the damage, but the heal out of Wolfjaw. Oh, he is caught out, though, in the zombie wall.
Wolfjaw might be the one to go down here. The speed boost he gets, though. He's mounted up. He's running around, but it looks like there's 4 people here. Can he escape? There's Andy Lenny. There's the tower hit. He's healed himself. Needs to blind people to keep himself alive.
Are you kidding me? What a great route out of Nande. And looks like Lily will get away here.
Yeah, the root and the heal saving Wolfjaw there. Very, very nice there. That is some support if ever I have seen it. And right now, though, we are seeing Beat Our Bakers just trying to clear the waves, but Arthas definitely showing a bit of dominance. Beat Our Bakers, though, with a bit of an XP lead because of how Uther and Tyrael came down from the mid lane there for that kill.
Yep, really nice pickups. SepaKaya sitting on top of this tower now and already put out a lot of mines here in this bush. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Makes it a little bit harder to try to gank her. But looks like Wubby and Wolfjaw not quite going for that just yet. They still need to defend this lane here. Uther's coming out to help, but now that Nande is back in the mix here, I think they might have to row back and stay defensive.
I think you are probably right. Wubby dropping some damage, but the double heals he is getting allows him to basically walk in and overdrive for free. First shrine does go over to Beat Our Bakers, but the top shrine was lost. Breeze cannot fight a shrine in a 2 versus 1 scenario. And Stork, once again, going on to Breeze. Second time this has happened, but Breeze just too tanky, able to just shrug it off.
Let's have a look at the talents here. We have Envenom taken by Arthas, Brightwing also taken Envenom. There is a Healing Ward on Lily, and also Conjurer's Pursuit on both Malfurion and Lily. And down here, multi-shot for Valor.
Vampiric Assault on Valor is very, very unusual. We will have to see how this goes. It's adding extra sustain to her, though. And this team seems to be all about sustain. For example, Melting Point gives Tychus some extra push potential rather than the chase potential with the overdrive. So they're going for sustain rather than chasing and hunting people down, it seems. So
yeah, it's interesting to see this and on top of the double support. So they have so much heal, and then you have Vampiric Assault. So this is really interesting. Let's have a look at that healing tab. So far, 5,800 for Team Beat Our Bakers.
Is there a total?
Arthas? Well,
or did you just add it up in your head quickly? Like, did you just find a total tab, or is there a...
No, I just added it up.
Okay, fair enough. You did math, and I cannot.
Well, with 3 people, it's harder. I'm not doing the one for that. But it's about 5,600. So
well, the only thing I
almost even right now
is Lily is dominating everyone. So much heal. Right now, though, in comes Stork again onto Nunda. Nunda, always the target here. There's the stun overdrive onto Sebkr, though, doing a lot of damage. Healing Ward gets wiped out so quickly. Tomsy onto Kunichan here and onto Sebkr, doing a lot of damage here. That Vampiric Assault being very effective here. Shrine, top Shrine, is going back over to beat our Bakers after stealing that. Stork has been pushed out of the bot Shrine. It is now Valor versus Kunichan in the mid lane. Can Valor push Kunichan out to grab the Shrine? Doesn't look like she will be able to. She's thinking about it, but
quite low.
That.
But he can heal up back at the mana well. Oh, Stark is being pushed back here as well.
In the mid lane, Kunichan being dropped very low. He may have to back out here, which could give Tomsy the chance to grab that Dragon Knight. He's going for it. There's the Vault. Where's the Holy Radiance? Holy Radiance comes in, and Kunichan staying out of range so he doesn't have to try and fight Tomsy 1 versus 1. But beat up Bakers.
Dwarf's getting pushed back here. Breeze can keep a tight grip on that top Shrine. So they only need a couple more heroes, maybe 2 heroes to help out here in the mid, so Valor can finally go into the Dragon Knight. Yeah, and there they are, Tomsy and Nande going for it. Andy, ooh,
good positioning on the room. Multi-shot comes out. There's the Brightwing though, but this should be enough. Tomsy going for the Dragon Knight here. Nande holding the team back, and the first Dragon Knight of the game does go over to beat our Bakers. Still 0 kills. Where is Tomsy going? That is interesting positioning, but he's able to hit one tower here without aggroing the other one, and he does take that down very quickly. Nanda, still here.
So far just Nanda and Tomsy pushing this mid lane here.
Yeah, well, they're still getting XP and pushing the other lanes very heavily, except for top, which is just Breeze gaining XP, and now he will...
Yeah, I like this rotation that Tyrael will now go up against Arthas. Right Wing had some trouble there in the top lane, and now Tyrael leaving this lane, but the Dragon Knight has popped, so I doubt that they'll do any more pushing this top lane. Bottom lane is being pushed pretty hard, though. Ford is almost down. Sebkr, the only one defending here. And Wabi might be able to take it out. But they're coming in from the top with some Siege Giants. Yeah. And Kunichan moving in. Oh, Wolfjo.
There's the ult. Wolfjo going to be using that. Remember, if he gets CC'd, it will cancel that ult. It is a channel ult. He cannot use any abilities while he's casting it. And if he is stunned, it is over. And he will lose so much healing. Malfurion, though, basically the opposite. He has Tranquility.
Breeze is in trouble in mid lane. You got Judgment on top of him, and there's the CC out of Kunichan. They will be able to take him out here. Oh, even the Heroic out of Nandi, but he gets stopped by Wabi, and now they're trying to take him out, but he gets a good shield, and the Heroic out of Dwar. Wabi jumping into that Odin form, and they can take out Sergeant Hammer. Can they push this even further here? Wabi pushing out the damage here on this mana well. And Kunichan, he has to Hearthstone back, so it looks like they can put on the pressure on this mid fort.
Yeah, the minions are about to arrive as well. They may, in fact, even be able to pick it off with Sergeant Hammer not here. Wabi, Odin will expire quite shortly. Tranquility did keep them very healthy there, and these 2 sports will continue to keep them healthy. All ultimates are down for both teams, except for, obviously, Napalm, which is always up at any point. You should never expect it to not be up. Tomsy, just getting some poke down, and this Vamp Assault really working well for him, and now he's the healing totem as well. Getting some great healing done. Nande, though, currently the target of a lot of damage, but it's still fine.
Oh, Kunichan will go down here. Nice root coming out of Arthas, and they will be finally able to manage to shake down this fort. Uther's still doing some hits here on Tomsy, but there he finally expires. Shrines will activate in a sec here, and Arthas is already going down to top Shrine, and he had a solid grip on that top Shrine before, so I have no doubts that he will take that one again.
Yeah, very, very well played. Very, very well played here by Beat Up Bakers. They're going to be able to grab this, and currently, Arthur's not reacting to this. They are just taking their own mercenaries, and that will actually give it would have given Nunde enough it would have given Tomsy enough time to actually grab the Dragon Knight if his team had stayed there and he'd stayed there. But right now, looks like they want to group up and try and fight to grab it instead of just trying to sneak it. Wabi looking for his opportunity here. Root lands onto the
judgment onto Nande.
Nande does not care.
And there's the CC out of Kunichan. They looks like they will be able to take out Nande, but he's frozen solid.
Tranquility, not enough to keep him alive, and that's actually not too good. Support for a support has gone down. Brighton was taken down. Down goes Uther as well, and it is just Lily, the last remaining support in this. Stork has retreated over the wall with Sebkr, and Beat Our Bakers take the fight again. Tomsy's been trying to grab the Dragon Knight during this, but Uther's being a massive pain in the ass. Breeze grabbing the Dragon Knight now, though. Wubby continuing to lay down some harassment to keep the enemy team busy, and Valor heading up to the top lane to clear that so that his team can just continue to get the pressure on.
Yeah, just some really good harassment out of Wubby and Wolfjo to allow them to get that Dragon Knight ready, and now they can push down here on this mid lane, take out the towers, and Sepakea doing a good job trying to push this back with a Napalm Strike, and they will make a return or a rotation here by Breeze into the top lane. A little bit dangerous. He will need to get rid of that tower and gate to open up the way for his allies. Kunichan already on his back here. But if he's just there by himself, that's not going to be enough here. Tomsy and Breeze will put out some good pushing power.
Yep, I'm just going to have a quick look at the healing tab again. Lily, 22k. Malfurion, 12k. Brightwing, 14k. Ufa, 10k. And Tyrael, 6k.
Yeah, 30,000 versus 32,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Breeze will return here. He's in trouble. Stalk going for him. The remainder of his team is trying to help out. I think he should be able to get away here. Yep, he will be.
Yep,
and level 16 talents are up. We have Stone Skin on Arthas, Tenacious Roots on Malfurion, Blood for Blood on Valor, Executioner on Tychus, and Herbal Cleanse on
Herbal Cleanse
Leapy.
is a bit of an interesting choice. It's a nice ability, but it doesn't act in the same way as Cleanse for a bit, as the actual Cleanse ability. The actual Cleanse will remove any stuns from you, but will also make you immune to them for a little bit. I don't think that Leely's does anymore. At least this is what I saw on a guide from a... Which team was it from? Can't remember.
It's not in the tooltip. It's not in the tooltip, so I guess you're right.
But it might be. It's not as good as it used to be, whereas the other talent on that level is being able to heal 2 people for a longer cooldown.
Arthas is waiting for the steal here. Can he do it? There's the root onto Landy and War. And the Ring of Vengeance coming in. They're putting up some good damage. The bruises have been taken, though. And Breeze, he's caught out there. It comes to Criterize. He's caught out in the zombie wall.
He's getting Tranquility and Healing Totem, though, and they're continuing the chase. There's the root. Down goes Kunichan. Sepkr is backing up. Andy Lendy was somehow able to escape during all this. He has run off towards the top, towards the middle lane, and running all the way around. Sepkr also going to be able to back up thanks to his first aid and, well, being Sergeant Hammer and having a boost. But Peter Baker's once again winning the fight. That Bruiser Camp actually been cleared up very quickly thanks to their own Siege Giants. And now Bila Baker's once again just putting on the pressure. Shrine spawning in 24 seconds. They're still looking really good.
Yeah, and the top lane is taking some heavy damage by the Bruisers. They might actually take out that fort. We'll have a look soon. Wubby trying to jump in, but looks like they will retreat out of this here. At least for now. Yep, the Bruisers will take out that fort. And yeah, beat our Bakers. Just retreating out of this. Trying to get their shrines again and try to go for that next Dragon Knight.
Yep, and they should be able to get it unless we can see Arthas pull off a fight that they haven't really been able to do yet. And Peter Baker's grabbing top shrine. We are seeing Tomsy on his way up to grabbing bot shrine. Tomsy is on his way to the top shrine, and the rest of Arthas, except for Andy, is on their way to the bot shrine to try and contest it, but it is 4 versus 4. They do not... 4 versus 3, because Brightwing hadn't respawned, and so they do not want to fight this. We're seeing Arthas heading towards the mid lane. He is going to be able to grab the Dragon Knight with almost no contestation. Yep. We're just seeing Arthas beginning to posture themselves to get ready to defend rather than fight to deny.
Arthas completely caught out. I mean, they're in a completely defensive state. There's no way for them to make a stand against this Dragon Knight. So this keep is definitely in trouble. Only 3 keeps standing. All forts are gone. And Breeze is caught there in the zombie wall, but that doesn't really help them all that much. Then another stun comes out on him. They're staying back.
Yeah, looking for their opportunity. They are going to be able to take this down with just poking if they continue to do it the way that they are.
Just the flame breath every once in a while.
Fire Breath currently isn't on the fort, so that will not help this time. They still have 30 seconds left, though, and only 23% on the Dragon Knight's health. So this is why they're being so cautious. They do not want to waste it. They would much rather wait for their own opportunity, look for something to engage on, maybe wait for the enemy team to overextend. They really need to be making use of some of this fire. If there's the judgment, though, onto Wolfjo. Wolfjo backing up, has yet to use his ult, but it looks like he won't even get the chance. Down he goes, gets polymorphed. The Ravenous Spirit, though, is doing huge damage, and it gets interrupted by the Dragon Knight exploding. Very nice use of that there by Breeze. Breeze is now separated from his team, though. Tranquility from Nunde has completely expired already, and they were not able to get a kill. Stalked, their best chance. was able to escape thanks to his angelic flash. They do take down the keep though. Breeze going to be able to back up here as well thanks to, well, being Arthas. Zebkar does not get rooted, and BR Baker's going to be pulling back there after grabbing that keep. And they're actually going to steal some mercenaries on their way out.
That was a great Emerald win. That definitely saved Arthas in this fight here. Otherwise, they could have gone for it once they were out of position there. Ooh, Breeze getting displaced here. And there comes the Criterize.
A lot of damage coming out from BR Baker's on the retreat here, but there's a good amount of chase potential. Nice cast aside there by Stork. Breeze still continuing to retreat, but he gets burst down very, very quickly. The root hits everyone, but BR Baker's, the rest of them are going to be able to retreat. Nice fight from Arthas though. Lily is back up and she is on her way back to the fight. But this is Arthas' time to get it back. They've already taken their own easy camp after we did see BR Baker's trying to steal it. And now Arthas stealing BR Baker's own easy camp. They're just going to be moving in to try and take down this bot fort.
Yeah, the bot fort should fall here. And I think that BR Bakers need to take another defensive stance here in this bot lane. They're going for the bruises at the same time, so the bruises will kind of force Arthas back later on. Otherwise, they might run into trouble and lose their top fort, or top keep rather. But 4 siege giants will need to be dealt with. That's for sure.
Yeah,
and finally, BR Bakers is getting in position.
4 siege giants and a Sergeant Hammer. They are doing a lot of damage here. They are all here. Arthas has just respawned. He's on his way. They will likely wait to engage for that. But Arthas have realised that Arthas has respawned. That's not confusing. They're going to be backing off here. And maybe taking that bottom bruiser camp, but I doubt they want to take the risk. They will likely just grab this bottom shrine and then move their way up to the top lane to fight that one instead. Kuni-chan gonna want to get out of here, does not want to get caught out here against the entire team. Arthas defending their mid lane, already has catapults in it. They'll probably clear the bruisers as well, but they are definitely going to grab that top shrine just to make sure that they don't give away another Dragon Knight.
Yeah, this time Andy is going for it. Grabs that top shrine, and you're right, they're going for the bruisers, taking those out before they actually get to the keep, and they're sticking close. They're staying as a team, which is quite important in this state, and bruisers have been taken in the bot lane. Bot lane already took a little bit of damage, but not too much. Oh, it's actually back to full. Okay. Thought it took damage earlier, but they will grab those gates, tear those down in no time, and with the bruisers in the back, this could get messy.
Sprint. He gets it. He interrupts Lily's ultimate, which means less healing is going to come down. Nunde throwing down Tranquility and then the ice block to save himself. We are seeing Andy Lendy in the back with full damage potential coming out from that Ravenous Spirit as nothing was able to stop it. And this is very nice from Arthas. They have pulled BR Bakers out of their healing totems, and with all the healing ultimates down, this health is pretty much what they've got. They're down to basic healing abilities, and even though they didn't get any kills on either side, this is pretty much the end of BR Baker's push.
Yeah. They'd stopped that in the tracks, and there's still possibilities for...
there's a judgment.
Ooh, yeah. Arthas can make something happen here. Wolfshow's kind of caught up, but Dwar is so incredibly low, he will pop here. And Stalker's in trouble as well. Breeze going for him. He needs to watch out. There's a napalm strike onto him, and he goes down.
1 for 1 currently. Can they keep it going? Wobby's getting quite low. Root does not land. If that had landed, Zebkar would have been pretty dead. That was a bit of an unnecessary storm shield, I feel. Might have been a bit late there. But we are seeing, we saw a 1 for 1 trade there. It wasn't too bad, and Wolfjoe was actually able to survive, surprisingly. Doesn't have too much escape of his own, so pretty good job.
Yeah, they're trying to retake that top shrine. Bottom shrine will be taken, of course, here by Kuni-chan. Not wasting any time to go for that. They don't want to face another Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight would definitely kill him right now.
Well, they could have grabbed it if Tomsy hadn't backed up here. Oh, no, they lost bot shrine. Never mind.
Yep. And Tomsy, he's going for that siege camp. Might be a good idea, but Uther is coming in, and he's scouting all of this out. So Tomsy will back off. The remainder of his team is coming in. Ooh, there's the bribe by Dwar, stealing those siege giants. Not bad. Good timing here. And they're going for their own siege giants at the same time. So that's, again, 4 stack of siege giants going through the bot lane for Arthas.
Yeah, we are seeing a very, very nice play out of Arthas. What we are seeing here is BR Bakers. They are playing, I would say, possibly a little bit better. They've been doing an incredibly good job winning most of the fights. But what we are seeing from Arthas is all the right decisions. They're making the right decisions in the right places, and that is keeping them in this game. They've been working as a team, clearing up stuff when it needs to be, interrupting stuff when it needs to, grabbing that top shrine, for example, to prevent a Dragonite. And now you will see them all get back as quick as possible to help defend their bot lane. And they are doing incredible damage control in a situation where they were quite a bit behind.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job just buying themselves a little bit of time, going for these mercenaries, going for the shrines so they don't face another Dragonite, and now they're trying to go for this bot shrine again and maybe get a chance of a Dragonite of their own. Would be their first one, if I remember correctly.
Yep, you would be correct. They are setting up, though. Beat up Bakers, all hanging around here. Breeze is revealed by Holy Radiant, so he's going to be backing up here, and Tomzy reveals himself. They realise that they have been a bit rumbled. So they're going to be looking for another chance to do this. And both shrines, for the first time, are actually going to go over to... they're going to go over to Team Arthas here. And no one is stopping this. Ufa will get the Dragonite. And Beat Up Baker's not able to stop that.
A great timing here for Arthas. Might be a way to make a comeback happen. But funnily enough, Uther is actually going for the spot lane. They want to force a fight here instead of going for the fort in the mid lane.
Well, it's still every building in the mid lane still up, and there's an open keep in the bot lane. They're thinking of this as the priority, and this is why they are pushing it. Brightwing,
yeah, I guess so.
Going to be heading to their mid lane to clear that up, just to make sure that they don't take too much damage here. And she can teleport back to her team once she has done this. So for now, this Dragonite will be used quite cautiously, just clearing up any minion waves that come up, keep this wave pushed, and to buy time for the bruisers in the top lane to do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, bruises are still there. They're still taking care of that fort. It's not down quite yet, but down to health. And there comes the kick onto Arthas. This might be a go here, but not quite yet.
Oh, Wubby.
Not seeing the judgment.
Yeah, I thought he was about to judgment onto Wubby, but saving it. All ultimates are up for both teams. Sebkea not sieging up. He knows how dangerous it would be here. Oh no, he literally just sieged up right now. It's a dangerous move. Napalm, though, going on to Tomzy. Tomzy taking a lot of damage. He does have heals on him, but the keep is already down. Beat Up Bakers by Arthas. Beat Up Bakers in a bit of trouble here. They are still being pushed back. They can't get a good engagement. Dragonite down in 5 seconds. This is when they'd want to engage, and actually, Arthas have hung around here, possibly a bit too long. Kuni-chan cleansing himself out of that route, though. Very nice. He's going to be able to walk away, and very well played. Neither team dropping an ult in that match, apart from Napalm Strike.
Yeah, really, really good team fight, or rather not team fight. I mean, just a standoff. But well played, good patience on Team Arthas.
Yeah, good patience on both teams' part. Neither one choosing to get an engagement there when they didn't really need it, and it worked quite well. And we do have level 20s available for both teams, and as usual, we see the ultimate upgrades on pretty much everyone except for Brightwing, who's taken Bolt of the Storm, which is a bit unusual, but still makes a bit of sense. It gives her more maneuverability, seeing as she took Emerald Wind rather than Blink Heal. Malfurion also took Bolt of the Storm, extra survivability, same with Valor, and Lily taking the Storm Shield. There's the judgment onto Wubby, Divine Hurricane coming down. Wubby dropping his Odin, he will be able to get it in time, and both healing abilities out of Beat Up Bakers have got their full duration off. Wubby still alive thanks to Tranquility and Healing Totems. The Ravenous Spirit is chasing him. Nazibo been left completely unattended, but we're seeing Beat Up Bakers giving chase here. Devore being dropped quite low. Nunde having to back up a bit. They need to keep pushing. They need to get something done here. And now Breeze has been called out of position. Thanks to the caster side. He will be the first death. And Beat Up Bakers, with just indecision not all going in together, has caused them to lose another member in a fight, which just isn't going their way. Wolfjo may join him. In fact, it's going to be Tomzy who goes down. Wolfjo is, in fact, definitely going to join him. He gets trapped. He will go down as well. And this could be it for Arthas. They could be moving on.
This could be game. Oh, definitely a nice move catching out Arthas there. Once Arthas is gone, the whole team fight could go their way. And I think whoa, will this? They're coming in from the back. They're coming in from the back.
They've got a good angle. Divine Hurricane hits them both, though. Wubby backing up. He does have the heal on him. Wow, that's a long-range judgment. Wubby is still alive. Sebkea is on his own on the core. They're just trying to delay him, but they're so long for the respawn. They're taking so much damage here. There are catapults in the mid lane, but there's no way they'll get to the core in time. 50% left. Nunde is trying to do the best he can. Wubby comes in. He's going to take down Kuni-chan. Moving on to Stalk. They need to kill these people off, but it's not enough. And it's going to be Arthas that moves on to the next round.
Wow. What a thrilling match here. Not bad. Nice turnaround for Team Arthas. Would have not expected to see this happen.